Victor acted like our entire relationship had never happened. I heard through mutual friends that he was doing great and focusing on himself. Doing great? How could anyone be doing great after throwing away the most important relationship of their life? That's when I started seeing the social media posts that made my stomach drop. Victor had tagged some girl named Iris in a photo at this trendy restaurant downtown. It just looked like a casual dinner, but I could tell from their body language that this wasn't platonic. My heart literally stopped. It had been less than 4 months since we broke up, and he was already moving on. I immediately looked up this Iris person. She was 24, brunette, one of those artsy Instagram types who posts pictures of coffee cups and sunset selfies. She worked at some boutique gallery downtown, probably making barely above minimum wage selling overpriced art to pretentious rich people. She was pretty in that basic filtered way but nothing extraordinary. The more I scrolled through her profile, the more confused I became. This girl was my complete opposite. Where I was practical and goal-oriented, she seemed flighty and unrealistic. Where I had a real career and financial sense, she was playing around with art like a college student. What could Victor possibly see in someone so immature and impractical? I tried to convince myself it was just a rebound situation. Victor was probably trying to prove he could date other people, but he'd realized pretty quickly that the grass isn't always greener. But as weeks turned into months, their social media presence together became more frequent and obvious: hiking trips, concerts, art gallery openings. They were doing all the couple activities that Victor had always been too busy or too tired to do with me. What really got to me was how happy Victor looked in these photos. Not just content or fine, but genuinely excited and engaged in a way I hadn't seen in years. It was like being with this Iris girl had unlocked some version of him that I'd never gotten to experience despite spending 7 years trying. 6 months after our breakup, I saw the post that shattered my world completely: Victor and Iris at some fancy restaurant, and she was wearing a ring. Not just any ring, a gorgeous solitaire diamond that probably cost more than everything in my closet combined. The caption was sickeningly simple: "She said yes," with a bunch of heart emojis. I literally threw my phone across the room and had what can only be described as a complete breakdown. Victor had proposed to this girl after dating her for 6